Hello guys, welcome to the lesson number 6 of Core Java series, and today we are going to learn about while and do while loop. In our previous lesson, that is lesson number 5, we have seen some conditional statements, if else, and also in the same line we have seen how we can use switch case. Here we are going to deal with loops. Loops means a block of code will be run again and again almost infinitely until and unless the condition that we are putting is not satisfied. Okay, for example, we'll start with our first topic, that is while loop. So here, to show an example of it, I have used an variable I which is equal to 0. So let's say I write a block of code like a while code like this. So in case of switch, we have seen we write switch and inside the bracket we pass some argument. Here we can use some condition. For example, I is less than 10. Okay. So the condition part of the while loop is very much similar to the if else condition. Okay, so here the while loop will keep running until this condition of I less than 10 is satisfied. Okay, for example, I print this I is less than 10. Okay, and then I'll write some code like this is outside while loop. If I run this code, okay, here you can see it is being printed infinite times. It's not stopping. You can see the scroller is keep on moving because this condition is being printed repeatedly the while loop is running because the value of I is constant to 0 and the condition I less than 10 will always be true. So whenever we are using while loop or any loop for that purpose, we need to be very careful of such condition where the loop falls in a infinite state. So this means the code or the program that you have written is simply stuck in this line or in this block. It will not move forward, it will not end, and thus it will generate a deadlock state. Okay, to close this we can simply click on the terminate button. Okay, so how to avoid this? Let's see how we can avoid this. So for example, we have put one condition inside the while loop, then we need to make sure that we are writing a code in such a way that under some condition this condition will not be satisfied and the while loop will be broken. For example, I will simply put I increment. Okay, so now if I run this, see see only a limited number of times this statement is being printed. For better understanding, I will simply remove this and better I write I equals to plus I. Now when I run this, it will print like I, which starts from 0, then it will print till 9. So this is how we can use a while loop. So coming to our next subtopic, that is do while loop. This is also very much similar to the while loop that we have seen here, but the only difference is in case of do while loop, here the block of code will be run first and after that only the condition will be checked. So for example, let's say I write int I equals to 11. Okay, and then I write a code like while I less than 10, some line of code should run like I is less than 10. Okay, in the same way we can declare one while loop also like this. Here also I will write I is less than 10, and here I will put the condition I less than 10. Okay, so here notice one thing. Okay, if I run this, only once we can see I is less than 10. To understand this better, I will comment it out for now. Now if I run this, you can see nothing is being printed. This is because in case of while loop, the condition is checked first. That means I equal to 11 is obviously not less than 10. So this block of code is not even run once. But in this case, if I remove the comments, then you see here the do, that means the block of code is being run first and then the while loop is being checked. Okay, after that, when the condition is not satisfied, at that time the loop is being broken. If I run this, see, this is being run, or this is being printed once, but the concept will stays the same. That means the loop concept will stay same. That means till the time this condition is satisfied, this do while loop will keep on running, but the only difference is the block of code is run first and then the condition is checked. So today's lesson was on while loop and do while loop. Hope you understood this concept, and if you have any doubts, don't forget to comment down below. We will surely reply and try to clear your doubts, and share our course with your friends, whoever is interested in core Java. Thank you for attending.